The war in Ukraine, what do you see there? Again, you watch what is happening as opposed to what they're telling you is happening. You know, we see German tanks now on the ground. We see Biden show up there on the ground a few weeks ago. Obviously China's visiting Putin. What do you see happening here that we wouldn't see?
All right. So I know a lot about the Ukraine situation. I'm focused on the vaccine issue and financial stuff. And it's a hot topic. It's a waste of time to get into debates with people. But I'll give you some things that maybe people aren't talking about from my analyst eyes. Zelensky, he's in a war, seems to be appearing all over the globe doing fundraising. So he has time to do that. So watch what they do, not what they say. Spending a lot of time away from his country. That's number one. Number two, we've given a lot of money, $100+ billion to Ukraine, and I've seen reports that they don't have ammo. So there's a disconnect. No ammo, $100 billion. Where's the money? So what's going on there? I don't think we really know. Is that money being stolen? I mean, these are questions that need to be asked. And apparently, if you ask them, you're a Russian, you're a Putin stooge. I'm just, this is what I see. Reports of ammunition deficits like bullets and $100 billion. It makes no sense to me. These are just simple, watch what they do, know what they say kind of things.
And Biden shows up there because it's a great way to get reelected, right? I mean, I think there's a history of presidents at war getting reelected, almost all of them.
Well, let's look at that action in and of itself. We're told this war is brutal. Would a president go into a hot zone? I mean, I'm just asking that question. I mean, again, there's a lot of things going on that just make no sense to me. I'm just asking questions that I mean, did Roosevelt go to the UK during World War II? I don't think he did.
No, he didn't. Yeah, there's some interesting questions. I mean, I've spoken to a few people like Jim Rickards who are saying, don't believe the American and the UK media. They're writing this whole story that Ukraine is making it and surviving and hitting back. None of that's true. Russia is winning and will win and will grind this out, but you're getting a completely opposite narrative in these publications. And when I hear something like that, I start reading all the articles differently, and I start seeing all these somewhat puff pieces showing up on the front page of these publications that are talking about these little wins and these great victories and these hearts and minds stories. And I'm like, what is this doing here? It just seems out of place a little bit.
Yeah, the narrative seems to be the Ukraine is winning, but if you look at serious people that talk about it with serious credentials, Russia seems to be winning. And since the mainstream media failed on the vaccine issue, I'm going to go with the independent media people for now when they're talking about what's really going on. So that's kind of my bias. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's where I am. I'm not buying anything they're selling at the moment on any issue, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I see my favorite pop star doing an advert for the vaccine. I think I'm starting to think like you, Ed, where you're looking at these little data points like, something very strange when I see this, or like you said, when you see me at London Real in 2020 being taken off of YouTube after 9 years. And like, I guess you see these little canaries and you start to take them as pieces of information to give you what's really happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, I did that. I did that my whole career on Wall Street. I mean, we would go to conferences and pick up little data points that would suggest that business is slowing down. I made my bones, made great calls in the dot-com bubble because we were picking up data points that things were slowing very fast, and we sold a lot of stock. And it was just, no one told us, no one rang the bell. Little data points here. CFO says this at one company. And it sounds like there's an inventory problem system-wide. Let's go. That's I don't wait around for the Wall Street Journal to tell me what's going on. And I think you didn't on Wall Street. By the time you read it in the newspaper, you're either fired or you missed the opportunity.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.